Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this big time Zoom event with Social X. Adam Levy here from Canton, Connecticut. You've got the X Team Social Hour, Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tonight is no exception. We are live, and we're glad you could join us and hop on. A lot of great things happening at Social X right now. Wanted to just share a few of them with you. First off, take some notes. There's some good things happening. I'm going to share my screen a couple of times maybe and give you some ideas, some of the updates and things that are happening. But big Super Saturday coming up on the 31st of this month. Make sure you've saved the date, put it in your calendar. Some amazing things being launched on that Super Saturday, new tools, some other stuff which I can't talk about. But yeah, it should be a really amazing event on Super Saturday on the 31st. I believe that's at 10 and 1, I believe is when that is. So 10 Pacific and 1 Eastern time. And so that's going to be pretty hot. A lot of people are gifting the new book, which we were just talking about, 4 Seconds to Forever. David D'Arcangelo's new book is phenomenal. If you haven't read it yet, go to Amazon.com for $2.99 and get yourself that book. Also, though, people are gifting it. And I know Mike Swilly has had really a lot of success. He's posted on his page on Facebook offering it, and then he's got a series of messages that he uses to qualify a person that raises their hand and says, "Yeah, please send me the book," because you are buying that book for somebody for $2.99, which is less expensive than mailing out a sample. I promise you that. And so it's a really good investment, and it's a tax write-off, of course, as well. Yeah, you'll want to do that. If you need those messages, I have them. Just hit me up. If you're going to do that kind of a post and you're going to start gifting that book to people who are interested, you want to get those follow-up messages so you can pre-qualify people. And he's gotten quite a few sales from it. I just started doing it myself. I'll keep you posted on how that goes, but it's a great suggestion on getting that powerful book out to as many people as possible. It's also a bestseller, an Amazon bestseller in, I believe, 4 different categories right now. And it's just, it's pretty awesome. Also, there's an incredible interview with David and Stu that is happening right now, and it's gone out to all these media outlets. I'm going to share my screen real quick here just to give you some idea of what we're talking about. Here we go. We'll start right here. Okay, so here is the X Team Facebook page. You're all familiar with it. If you're not, I don't know how you got here because this is our team page, and this is called the X Team. And if you take a look here, I just recently posted this a little earlier tonight. Breaking news: Social X is officially making history, and you can see all the different news outlets. Excuse me. It's pretty much the same story that's been repeated, but picked up on all these different news outlets here. You can post something like this, but I will tell you that Chantel Warwick, who's really great at social media, is helping also head up Social X's social media efforts. She's going to be doing a short video on the best way to share these with people so that we get, the algorithms working in our favor for Social X and getting the word out there. But it's a great article and also a great interview at the end of this article with David D. and Stuart Finger. If you haven't seen that yet, I believe it has also been posted here. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay. I thought I posted it. Oh, yeah, maybe right here. It's possible. Yeah, hit the headlines, see more. Yep, there it is right there. I believe that's a link to it. Anyway, there's definitely a link in either this post or the previous one I mentioned here that will get you to it. Let's click on that and see what happens. Yeah, here it is. Here's on EIN Press Wire. And you'll see this article, and there's the video at the bottom. So each one of these has this video at the bottom. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure that you watch it. It's pretty powerful. They did an incredible job on that. Let's see. Some other things I wanted to cover. Oh yeah, so I mentioned Chantel is going to be talking about how to collaborate on Reels, how to share these posts to get the most media bang for our buck, so to speak, when it comes to getting the buzz out about SocialX and what's happening. So stay tuned for that video. It should be out soon. I know she's been working on it. She's also going to be a guest next week on Tuesday Night Live. Chantel Warwick up from Canada going to be joining us and going through that. We'll probably do some hands-on stuff to really show people what she's probably covering in the videos. Some other things going on at missedcards.com. There's some new pop-up banners that are tabletop banners. We've added a new category here. A lot of people doing flea markets, trade shows, having booths. Here's what that looks like. It's I believe it's an 11 by 17. Let me double check that. It is 11 by 18. I was close. I was pretty close. That's what it looks like. There's two different ones available. One is on the Glutamist and the Xanthomist, and that's what it looks like. And then there's one that's really about the opportunity with Exhilarate, and it talks about the free app. Pretty powerful to have those on the table as a tabletop, along with some of the other banners. Make you look really professional when you're out there doing an event. Additionally, there is an updated brochure now available over here under brochures, and as you see, we have a new outside cover. We've also included Shape and Burn in this one. We figured out a way to squeeze it in. All the images have been updated, and that is the new brochure that is available at missedcards.com. And as you can see, there's the inside as well. So I wanted to point that stuff out, make sure you knew that stuff was available. We've had a lot of people doing shows, and they are doing an incredible job with it. Also, here's a gentleman here, Todd Files. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. Here he is at a golf tournament, and he sponsored a hole at the golf tournament. This hole sponsored by Limitless Clean Energy. That's a piece of art that I did put together for him to put into a publication or a flyer from the golf club. And then he sponsored a hole at this Horatio's Heroes Annual Golf Tournament. If you need a piece of art like that, just let me know. I can easily throw something together like that for anybody on the team. Happy to do that. And just congratulations to Todd Files, who is out there making things happen while having fun on the golf course, because isn't that the kind of business that we have today? It is fantastic. All right, I'm going to stop the share here, get back on the camera, and I just wanted to say that these are some exciting times. We're coming into the summer months. People are doing barbecues. They're getting together. You want to have some brochures available. You want to have samples available. And you want to get people, share the news stories that are happening. As I said, these news stories are popping up. And you want to get good at posting your lifestyle. One of the things that the company really could use from everybody is pictures of you. You don't have to be on camera, talking or anything, but just pictures of you using or holding the products. Not just Exhilarate, the mist products, people misting. It can be a short video if you want. You don't have to say anything, or it could just be imagery of you in your daily routine, out doing exercise, out walking, out living life, your lifestyle. So if you could please make a note, we could really use some great imagery of the team using the products, getting great results with the products, and we'll put that into the social media pool of images that SocialX starts to share out on a regular basis. And you want to be part of that, right? You want to have your picture out there drinking Exhilarate or misting or drinking a shake. I did a video just recently, which is popping up in a lot of places, of me making a mint chip extreme shake. Hopefully you guys got to catch that. If not, go back on my Facebook page, or just scroll back a little bit and you'll find it. But that's the kind of stuff that you can grab and use and borrow. And we're going to be doing a lot more training on that. As I mentioned, Chantel will be here going through the proper ways to do some of that with some of the companies provided messaging and also imagery that we're all going to be participating in more of. And so please, I hope you'll take me on for that. And I hope everybody hears this message and gets out there and starts doing a little snap. I just did one the other day as I was drinking my Exhilarate. I just took a picture, with a nice background and sent it off to her. So it's as easy as that, or you can say something and do a little video. It's up to you. And again, it's not just Exhilarate. Do the mist products, do the shakes. You can even, if you want, just, a couple of Super Sevens in your hand. Hard to see that on camera, but a couple of these in your hand like that. Anything of that nature, the using of the products. That's what we need, more authenticity when it comes to sharing on social media, and that's the best way to do that. So we appreciate you popping on for that. Cowboy, I know you're out there, my friend. Are you still around? Where'd you go, buddy? Cowboy.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are, man. Okay, I knew you were back there. So, hey, I know you're excited about all these news stories. This is the kind of time when we get publicity like that things can really ramp up. Can you just share some of your thoughts about, this kind of experience that you've had in the past when things have hit, different news outlets and what that looked like for us?
I remember back in the day, the only public thing we saw was Business from Home magazine, and it was a nice magazine. But from that point on, it was out of our hands into other people's hands, and it was a juice. And you can ask Adam. If we say it went crazy, we're probably talking it down. Correct, Adam?
Yeah, it got a little nutty without question.
And
There was a buzz.
I still hear stories. I talked to a gentleman the other day, and I know a couple people left right at this moment, and it was the juice, and I'll leave the name as the juice, and I looked back and I could count 10 people that left or found some greener grass, and all they had to do is water the grass they were standing on. And I'm telling you, the folks on this call, Adam and I, Swelling, hey, I'm first one to say we've had some few bumps. When you're doing science and you're doing new products, is it a little sweet? Let's tune that up. Is the labeling good? Let's tune that up. But you can ask Adam. With Stu Finger, everything we've asked for, we have received, and he never gives us the short end of the stick. And he's not greedy. And Adam and I have seen that from owners in the past, and it's not a good thing. Stu is a distributor by pay, the same as me and you and Adam are. And that's pretty remarkable when his whole life is this company. And it's a great time, Adam. Now is the time, and you've heard this a million times. If I could tell you anything, put your foot on the gas, because the guys that do, you're going to see their pictures on the website, and they're going to be smiling, and they'll be healthy, and they'll be wealthy.
Absolutely, absolutely. You talk about Stu doing things for the right reasons. For me, I just love to be working with people that have integrity that I've known, right? They're a known quantity, right? I know what he's all about. I know that he's going to do the right thing every time. And this is what I do for a living. This is my career, right? This is not a side business for me. I'm a network marketer through and through, full time, been doing it for 38 years, right? I can't dabble and mess around with things that aren't going to be around. I have got to work at a business where I know who's at the helm. I know what they're bringing to the table, the team, the leadership. There's everything that you need to build a very substantial business here, and they have a track record, right? I've said it on a recent call that, you know, as far as residual income goes, this is the strongest that I've witnessed in 38 years. People do not want to get off these products because there's incredible value that they feel that they're getting. They're affordable. They're getting great value. I talked about the Extreme Shake the other day on the call a week ago. That's a product that does so much and has so many incredible ingredients in it, and it's fun. It's lunch, right?
Well,
I don't
yeah.
have to take 18 pills to get all
Hmm.
those things, or eight, five, seven different products, right? I can just have lunch and get all
Yeah.
those benefits, and save money, right? Because if I'm eating that for lunch, I'm spending less money than I am if I went out for lunch or made something else. I had an incredible tuna melt today. That costs more than one of these shakes. you know, I'll tell you that it was delicious. Don't get me wrong, and I made it myself at home. But a shake, what? It's $2.50, right? Shoot, you can't even get a good can of tuna for $2.50 anymore.
Right. Right.
The
Well,
shake is
well,
my
and I'll
breakfast
tell
every
you
day.
this. I'll tell you this. You have something else. You got Evie, which is respected not only in the Hispanic market, but the world in the industry. And then you got David D. I know of nothing he hasn't touched with his name on it that was not the best or go number one.
Absolutely. And you mentioned Evie. I hope you guys caught that interview. There was an interview with Evelyn Monrog with some corporate folks in network marketing. It was a call for corporate people in network marketing, and they interviewed Evie. It's on the X Team page if you just scroll back a little bit, and you get to hear her story in a lot more detail than you might hear on a social Zoom. And just an incredible background. We're so lucky to have her here, and she's doing an amazing job. Who is it that mentioned? The three-step page, landing page. You mentioned that, David, but she also did the roadmap to success. Put that together, and that's recorded as well. So if you haven't been following up on the X Team Facebook page, go back and watch some of those last posts that involve Evelyn Monroe. She's been incredible, and what an asset to have her on the team as well. So anyway, this has always been fun. David, did you have something? I heard you pipe in. Did you have something you wanted to add?
I was telling that the shake is my breakfast every day. I drink my breakfast every day.
Every day, right? And you're
Every
doing
day.
incredible things for your gut health. I mean,
Yeah.
sugar can disrupt your gut biome, your microbiome in your gut. Sugar can do that, right? And how many people are addicted to sugar of one kind or another, whether it be white bread or a roll or a bun or whatever it is, that's sugar too. Pasta turns into sugar. And so what you're doing is every single day making sure that you get good pre and probiotics, the pre feeding the pro, and that's important for so many different reasons. Immune health being one, and so many other great. It's really considered to be an additional brain, right? That's what your gut microbiome is. Are you craving it, or is it your gut that's craving things, right?
Yeah. Also, another
Hey, Adam,
Wait,
Adam,
go
I
ahead.
got a testimony. I
Uh,
got
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to make this too
Yeah,
photogenic here, but I
yeah,
got
yeah,
out of the shower yesterday and the scale is in the bathroom. We'll leave it at that, right?
yeah. Okay.
I was 200.2 pounds. I was wearing yesterday all day 36-inch golf shorts. Adam, I haven't wore a 36 since I know probably 2002, one, maybe 2000. It's been forever.
That is incredible. Your weight loss has been really, really impressive, Cowboy, because you've always been a little bit heavy, and now
Mhm.
you're down at at my weight and even lower. I think. I mean, you're doing it. That's amazing.
I'm back in the ring, dude.
You're ready to go.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Sorry about that, David. Cowboy.
Adam, my
Yeah.
wife has type 1 diabetes. We wreak havoc trying to, keep her controlled with different insulins and different things. It's
Yeah.
up and down. But before bed at night, I give her one of the shakes, and it brings her up to a nice point. It levels her so we don't have to crash. We don't go into rescue mode through the night. It actually levels her for the whole night till the morning.
Wow, that's incredible. That is awesome. Yeah, it's low carb, it's delicious, and it has so many great attributes to it. I'm going to be putting together an opportunity presentation that'll be recorded in the next week or so. I've been working on the slides; they're almost done, and I talk a lot about that shake and all that it can do because we really want to have something that we can just send to people. But tonight, of course, 9 p.m. Eastern time coming up is the Social X Corporate Opportunity Event. They're doing it live every week. It's awesome. And there's always different people on there. Tonight's going to be really special. Again, that's at socialxwebinar.com at 9 p.m. this evening, every Tuesday night following this. So we're going to take a break and give you guys time to build for that. Pop some people on there, invite some folks, and have them watch the corporate Zoom tonight, which should be awesome. And let's see, is there anybody else that has any other comments, any other thoughts? Am I seeing any hands raised? I think we're in pretty good shape. All right. Hey, Ann's here as well. Hey, Ann, welcome. Glad you could make it. Hey, Richard, glad you're here as well. Dale, good to see you, my friend. All right, fantastic. We're glad you guys are here. Joan, thank you for hopping on, everybody. Appreciate you. Again, 9 p.m. this evening, socialxwebinar.com. Don't miss it. This has been Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the X Team Social Hour. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for sharing your stories. Bye-bye for now.
Okay, thanks, Adam.
Good night, everybody.
Night, Adam. Thank you.
All right.
Hey,